Hey guys, Monty and Michelle here. We're at Dirt Rooster Road. Gonna give you a little update on what we've been doing this week. We went down to Beavers Bend cabin. Well, it's
Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
Yep, we went down there. We took all the kids and everybody down there with us and spent a weekend, a short week. And a very nice cabin that you'll get to see pictures of or videos of here shortly.
Yep, we'll pop them in as we go.
Yep. So, well, we got home and got to unload the little glamping trailer that you haven't seen in a while. So
it worked out great.
Yep, used it to haul the kayaks and the cooking utensils and
chairs and canopies and things like that.
Ice chests and all that kind of stuff. So we got to get her unloaded. So
we got to get it unloaded so we can park it and put it back up. And this is a little bit of a different type of video. We just wanted to get something out there for you since we were gone, and not our typical projects or things like that. We've got plenty of those to get working on, and we'll bring you, in the coming weeks. But this was our week to go play a little bit, and so we just wanted to show you guys a little bit of down there where it's southeast of us. And in case y'all haven't been down there before, it's one of our favorite places to go. It's just a fun experience.
We've done it several times with friends and stuff before, and we took the kids when they were first married. We took them down there, but this is the first time we've taken them and the grandbabies.
One thing that we did that was really cool, not that we did, but we were out on the deck one of the first nights, and we had some storms in the distance come up, and just lightning show was going on. And so you guys will see it here. Just a beautiful scenery of some of the storms in the distance. The rest of we were just on the deck this evening, this particular night, after dinner, and we were just watching. And now that storm did eventually move over us, but not the heavy lightning and thunder.
The cabin that we stayed in backs up to a pond, and the deck goes right out. The bottom deck goes right out to the pond.
So you can fish off of the deck if you want.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, I think maybe the boys did, but you can also, there's steps going down and you can stand on the bank. Yeah. And there were so many turtles. I think I counted at one point 7 big old turtles, coming over to some little snackies that got thrown down in the water. Yeah. And also there was bluegills like crazy up against the edge. Could be bluegills and or perch.
Some kind of little sunfish. They were most of them were maybe that big.
Yeah,
a lot
not
of smaller
huge
ones. And then I think it was the first morning, was down there watching, and there was something coming across the lake, and the wake that it was putting out was the strangest looking thing, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I kept watching, and when I got up close to the bank, it was a snake.
Yeah, I don't think I caught that one because I wasn't out there.
Yeah.
But at times it was hard to tell if you were looking at like a turtle out there or maybe a snake. Just the turtles were moving fast when they were going towards some food and bread or whatever that was tossed out for them. Either way, it was a beautiful cabin. We thoroughly enjoyed it. We have got to stay at we stay at a different one every time we go down there, and we've been down there with friends several times and just hitting some tourist spots. It has become a very big tourist spot down there. We also had tons of squirrels, which we've got them here at home. They're not our favorite critter, but they were very cute to see down there because they just run the decks. Now there were 3 different levels of decks on this cabin, and they pretty much wrapped around the whole house. And you actually left like cashews, and I had a trail mix, and he left them on all the
there was one that
posts.
He was basically going from post to post, and once he'd get past the post, he'd just He'd just spread out and lay over the railing.
Belly with his legs hanging over the railing, and so y'all will see that. And
I put some
every day he would just do this.
I put nuts out there just see if we could catch him, but I guess he came and ate them when we weren't around.
Yeah, so. When we weren't there. And there were multiples. I saw 2 or 3 squirrels on the deck at given times. So
yeah.
And then there was, we know we had little ones with us, and so in town they have a lot for little ones in town too. And we came across
I forget what the name of the place is called, but they have
a big walk, an adventure
through.
Center type.
Yeah, there's a big walk through, like petting zoo, and then there's a dino.
A dino dig is what one of them was called, and it had a mini excavator, like a real mini excavator. And you buy tokens, and the little ones or anybody can get on and work this mini excavator. Now it's stationary, obviously, but the arm stretches out, the whole cab, turns back and forth.
It's got all the same basic controls that you would have in a regular excavator, the 2 joysticks on each side.
Kids loved it.
Yeah.
Also had they had a big a dinosaur ride. So like those animated covered dinosaurs like you would see in Jurassic Park or something, they could ride one. And we had one grandbaby that would ride it. None of the others would.
And his little brother got on there too.
Yeah, he did. And then there was the mining. We were able to purchase a bag of sand dirt that had rocks and gems and fossils and all of that in there, and they had a sleuth set up. And it had 20 or so. It was a long curvy thing. Half of it's under shade, which was really good.
Yeah, it was sunny that day.
Yeah, so they would just you would pour their material in the little bucket, what's that called, screen?
Yeah.
And they would put it under the water and shake it, and just had a ball with that.
Yeah, and they picked out all the pretty rocks and the fossils and whatever else they might have found in there that they liked.
Brought those home with them. So it was so good for kids. We didn't realize that was down there because it's been a few years since we've gone down there, but lots of fun. There's lots of eating joints and restaurants. It is 100% tourist spot, and we were basically in the Hochatown area, and that's where this was. Broken Bow is actually a few miles south of there, but it's all the same area because this is right off of the lake. Yeah. And we did actually go to the lake, found a nice scenic spot for the kids, a little swimming hole, and we hung out there one day. It was just great.
Yeah, there are no sandy beaches there.
Not too much, no. Lots of rock, but lots of little bitty river rock type stuff, and it wasn't bad at all where we were.
Yeah, kids.
They loved it.
They had a ball.
Yeah.
Swimming around.
Yeah, you can rent boats and paddle boats and kayaks and everything. Our kids actually took the kayaks, and so that's why we took our trailer down, is because we've got our kayaks in here, and that worked well. But you can rent them down there, so you don't have to do that. They've also got the zip lining and all that, and we've done that before, and I marked it off of my bucket list.
She won't do that again.
I don't need to do that again. No, but
it was fun.
When all of our kids. When our boys got married, after they were both married that year, we took all 4 of them, and we went down there and stayed in a cabin, and it was like August. Yeah, and so zip lining.
If you know August in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah. It's hot. Right now it is hot. I'm sweating because it is humid. It's so humid here. So anyway, that was our week. So we don't have any projects done. They're all still waiting on us. And but we did want to bring you guys a little bit of a clip, just let you know what we were doing. And so this video this week is just a tad different. But next week, Lord willing, and if the creek don't rise,
Creeks rise around here pretty quick.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or at least they have this year. Goodness.
Yeah. We'll try to bring you guys along with some of the updates. We are still waiting for Miss Bet to have that lamb of hers. You know, we've got little Mr. Bucky, but Bet we have figured out that she obviously didn't get bred in January when we had that written down that she had gotten bred. And
you can spin that camera around there and catch him because he's a month old and he's half his mama's size.
Yeah. There is Mr. Bucky. That's about as close as I can get you, but he is 1 month old. He was huge when he was born, and he is still huge. So I think she is trying to wean him off a little bit.
She kicks him off every time he gets on, but
I saw him nurse just a little bit ago for the first time in a week. I know he is nursing. Her bags are not full or anything. It's just she's limiting him quite a bit. So.
And he's eating grass.
Yeah, this week I've really this week as we've gotten back, he is really eating more grass than I had noticed prior to us leaving. So he is ready for some playmates though. Hopefully it will be any day. Okay, that was a little quick pic of Mr. Bucky. Sun is coming out, so whew.
Yep. Ready to get this thing unloaded so we can get it put up.
Yep. But he's going to unload a few things. So he is unloading this. We've got a few things. So we leave a lot of our camping gear in here. Oh, they came running. Why did they come running? Woo! Hang on.
We took the camp chef because it's smaller than the Blackstone, but everybody loves.
I was just looking at that. They just beelined it. I mean, they were booking
Bramble did too.
Well, he saw them. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Either Baby got into the hot wire over there, or something startled them up there. I'm not sure Baby knows about the hot wire. He's not been out there very much, but literally, you know, I showed you a minute ago they were way off in that field because we were gone and they didn't have access to that field, and that's where all the green, lush green grass is. So Mama and Baby were over there. Now they're running back. But, Baby's just running. He might have scared her. He's playing. Either way, they beelined it back over here to the barn area.
He gets a burst.
He's got the zoomies.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can catch him.
Anyway.
Nope, he stopped.
We were just getting this unloaded. That's why I was saying I didn't take the Blackstone because it's so big and we have so much stuff in this trailer. It was easier to take the Camp Chef because everybody loves breakfast on the flat top and everybody loves smash burgers.
Oh yeah.
So, that's why we had to take cooking utensils.
And he loves to cook when we're away from home as much as he does when he's home.
Yep.
So we've got, we take our own chef. So, hey, we love it. We love it. And so if he takes all of his, I had said we can make this week, simple and, just take the bare minimum and nope. We left the trailer full basically because most of our camp gear is still in there. That's where we
sandwiches and sweets for eating is not my idea.
No.
Even though I've made a bunch of stuff for sandwiches that we took.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we better stop rambling.
Well, I got to get.
We'll show you the back end of this. Okay, we opened up the back end. You can see it's a mess. And this door doesn't like to stay down without some weight on it, so I have to stand on the door so it doesn't flip up. So the kids, I bet they didn't see that we had that. Huh. So anyway, anything else? Yep. Took a little kiddo table, eating table, that helped greatly.
Life jackets for all the kids.
Yep, got all that. Okay guys, do we have anything else to share with them about the week? We're going to bring you, we're going to bring along as much as we can whenever Bet decides to have that little one.
Come soon.
I know. We need her to have it soon. Okay. Well, we're going to get off of here and stop rambling. You guys, let's get y'all up here. Thank you for watching this little clip and seeing what we were doing this week. Look for us next week at this time, usually Thursday, Friday when it comes out. And we'll have something else for you then, because we are working on some projects and just got to get them finished up and edited down for y'all. So that's all.
See ya.
Okay, guys.
I got stuff to put up for the rain.
I know.
It looks like it's fixing to rain.
Yeah, we've got dark clouds moving in. We've already had rain this morning. So, we will see you guys then. Take care. Blessings on you all. And catch you on the next one.
See y'all.
Bye.
Looks pretty daggone clean.
Yeah. Go in there.
Okay, I'm gonna go ask my stuff.
I'm in here.
What?
I'm in here.
Okay. You got your drink, sure.